I just realized I'm on the mic. I could be actually talking about this. So unfortunately, I got out of the character creator, but this is Marilyn Monroe. I have worked on her for hours to try and make her perfect. I've looked at her and observed her for hours to try and get her perfect. This is the best work I have ever done on any character that is now currently savable. Because the only other thing I did that was pretty damn close to this was a Hank Hill, and the Hank Hill was phenomenal. My new Hank Hill, the one I got now, is garbage. And I've deleted many accounts or many characters. Whenever I do, done. Everything can be redone. But the character creation, that's what truly gets lost on the repeat. Just like how people were making false reports on YouTube streams to get them shut down. Yeah, sure, the false report wouldn't stick over time, but in the moment, you achieve your goal through essentially lying. The stream is what gets lost. You know, in that moment, it's what gets lost. Here, the moment that's lost when I delete a character is the moments it takes to make the character, which has been hours. I've never made a quick character, except for this guy. This is probably the quickest character I've ever made. And it's only because he's immediately going to be replaced by robotic parts. Also, her fat ass might not stick around. We'll see. Probably not. I guess I did want to make one more point about Marilyn Monroe. She actually has a very minimal amount of makeup on. Blush is the heaviest thing, and the lipstick. But the eye makeup is so minimal. So a lot of the trick there was to get the foundation right, really make her look authentic. And then the face structure, I guess messing with the jowls on the face, because she was so young when she died, and her memories preserved in her youth, I think 21. It's actually the most youthful face I've ever had to mold. But yeah, truly a wonderful experience. My guy sounds like a robot. Oh. Here she is. The wonderful, the beautiful Miss Monroe. You're not allowed to get there. To keep looking at you. The hair was a bit of a thing. So there is a hairstyle that's essentially the Marilyn Monroe. But the important thing is these curls. And I couldn't go with the basic Marilyn Monroe because every character that's female in this universe has that hair. This is one of the rare instances where my second version of a character is better than the first. But the first version had one hell of a jaw on her. I made it while I was piss tired. And now I'm most excited for the build.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Go on.
Nice to find you, sir. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
I'm here now.
So you are. So you are.
So
Now, I
ominous.
know you're a busy fellow, so I
Yes,
won't
I
take
am
up any
real.
more of your
Real
time.
human.
Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family's service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault.
Wow,
The vault
a
111.
veteran actually being taken care of? What?
I'm a little busy right now.
Oh, of course, of course. This won't take but a moment. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Need to make sure you're cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
Now, I can't wait for the world to end.
That's the spirit.
He thinks
Now,
I'm joking.
let's see.
In all the work I put into this concept, I didn't think to come up with a name. And that's one of the most irreversible things I can do. So let's figure that out. Immediately, I know I want to get 3 luck. I think Mysterious Stranger will be a good thing to have, but the main thing is going to be agility. Second, maybe only to intelligence, which I'm honestly not sure where I want to put it. I don't want him to hack robots. I don't care if he does drugs. Science, though, I think is pretty important. So I'll hit that and see where I can get with the rest of the points. He's going to have fairly low charisma. So he's a compulsive liar. You'd think he'd have decent charisma. However, maybe not. I do have a mod that kind of fixes the charisma, so it's like you're guaranteed certain checks. Um, and a lot of what charisma is establishing settlements, so I'm not even sure I want to do that with this character. However, I do like the idea of him not being addicted to drugs. And now that I think about it, I really like the idea of him being a chemist because he would also be immune to drugs. However, I am running out of points. So what I'm going to do is get enough for Lady Killer, which I might not even go for, and go hard on endurance. Endurance makes you immune to radiation. Um, which leaves me with 1 point. And yeah, I'm not sure where to put this. I don't really need strength. I don't really need... I guess I do need 1 more point in awareness. This is honestly kind of difficult. First of all, I'm not even sure I'm going to be using science, so I might be able to just do that. This will reduce my intelligence to the ability that I can, I think, scrap, which is alright, because it's a thing I want to get to, but it's late game that I can actually get to it. Yeah, I'll have to be level 23 by then. But obviously the intelligence will help with its own whole deal. perception isn't too important, not nearly as much as agility. And the endurance is where I want it, so that's really important. And then strength. The only thing I want in strength is heavy gunner. Um, yeah, but I won't worry about that. And with this, I think I have my. So surprisingly, my mic stopped working, and I don't know when. So I don't know if I'll have to repeat any of that shit. But essentially, agility and endurance are the biggest things. Endurance for the radiation resistance. Intelligence for the robot-like perks that I never use on any other character. So I really am filling out things. Perception also has the robot perk. And luck is a little bit of a fun one, just making them extra brutal for no reason other than the surprising strength of robots, even though this robot has one strength. I don't know what to call them though. I really don't. I could do the typical Hugh man, but it's been overdone so many times. Hmm. Mm, I could lead into the Lady Killer perk. Honestly, though, with the mods being the way they are, the whole the whole deal doesn't work. So I'm not even sure if I can do what I want to achieve with what I have. Hmm. I mean, I guess I could call him like Hard Body, Mr. Hard Body. So what? Mr. Hard Body Body's a fucking robot? But then I could use like the Futurama thing where they have a bending robot called Bender. So this would be. I forget the name of him. I think it's called an Undertaker. And I know how to spell that. Mr. Undertaker. Could just be Undertaker. I like that, especially if I'm supposed to be a crony of the Institute.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Sir, Sean has been changed. He absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You scared him again, didn't you?
Word,
You
Codsworth.
cold, unfeeling robot. Don't worry, this cold, feeling robot will fix all the problems. He already stopped.
Wonder what Sean will grow up to be.
Yeah, he might grow up to be a monster. Who cares?
Power are the two most important weapons in my life. He's been remote lately. He loves that.
I guess I made her a little bit skinny.
Hey, cosmetic guy. Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
And do what exactly?
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
That's a terrible answer. A triangle. Oh, she's concerned.
Followed by yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with
say?
our affiliate stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
All registered vault personnel, this way. Just help me pack it up.
I'm falling behind. Alright.
If you're in the vault program,
That's absurd! I
not
am
on the
vault
list.
tech.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay. I'm reporting this!
If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
Well, I don't know if I'm in the
Are you
program.
registered or not?
Have you heard of Marilyn Monroe, my guy? This is the Marilyn Monroe.
Only
Alright.
registered vault participants get inside.
And I am the Mr. Marilyn Monroe.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
You two, follow me.
Damn.
Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people
We're
outside
The
the
doing
gate?
power
everything
armor.
we can. Now keep moving.
So cool.
Step on the platform in the center.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Hold on!
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground. Yes, up the stairs. This way. Oh, no. Don't get caught up. Step over to the table. Take a seat.
Damn, this chick is huge. She reminds me of Fat Princess, which is a great video game.
This way, please.
And I might just do that. Like, both of these guys are just kind of standing there.
There's some problem with our luggage. They're telling us to wait.
You brought too much shit. They don't know what to do with your luggage.
We've been waiting forever.
Thanks. What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
They're the only ones who brought stuff.
See? What if they didn't make it? I know this is a
We'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Oh,
Just step in here and put your vaults in.
It'll be okay. Daddy's right here. See? Honey, could you help me?
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There he is. See? Daddy's not going far.
All set? Just step inside, put on your boots.
the only thing that's I couldn't quite get right with her was the eyebrow color. Every time you see them, they're black, which hints that she either drew them on, colored them in, or dyed her hair.
Pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper.
But it also adds a nice level of distinction between her hair and her eyes, like she makes it work.
Resident secure.
Look at her, she's just gorgeous.
Normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manual override initiated. Cryogenic freezing. Suspended.
I am really proud of this character. It's probably my proudest character, by far. The only other one that kind of looks good, second best obviously, would be the Blasted Babe. Blasted Babe Irish. Or Babe Irish, I guess you could call her. Blasted is more of a fighter title. And because she looks so good, I can literally put anything on her. However, back in the day, what they considered scantily clad was pretty conservative. Damn, what a beautiful corpse.
At least we still have the backup.
This man shoots my wife and fucks off. God damn. So the inspiration for this character, there's quite a few bits of inspiration. Let me just make sure my mic is working before I yap on. There is a theory that at this point in time, you have been swapped out by a robot or a synth. Now, it's not a very strong theory, but it was a theory that a lot of people were coming up with. And essentially, I'm here to add credence to that theory. The idea being that I'm no longer the same man I was when I went in here, even though nothing about me has changed, like the robot voice. And Marilyn Monroe is she has two purposes here, being a character. One, she is a perfect recreation of an iconic figure, which you 100% would make if you could make people out of, well, essentially people, recreate people using technology. So that's her. That's one of her purposes being here. Also, her ass got smaller. She's all right. She didn't really have too much body going on, so I think I got it nailed, the proportions. Either way. Then she also has a link to the 60s or whenever the hell she was popular. Old-timey kind of stuff, you know, which is like the style we have in Fallout and the suburban houses. But it also links to the theme of a game called First Class Trouble, which is another inspiration for this character, especially with him being a lady killer or a deceptive robot. Essentially, you are either a human telling the truth and getting screwed for it, or a robot who's lying through their teeth.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
I don't want anything from here. We're here. I mean, I think there might be some ammo, but I really don't want it. Essentially, this character's goal is to do everything they can to protect synth and synth kind, but not in the sense that, not in the noble sense, like how the railroad are trying to perpetrate themselves. I'm talking about more in the keeping your team alive, acting solely in the interest of your own survival and the survival of your kind. I will not need the hazmat suit, I don't think. Vault jumpsuit, Vault Tech lab coat. See, that's actually a great find if you're trying to be efficient and get as much experience as possible. There's no way for me to equip it. Wow, I have to access it from the front like a fucking normie. Awesome. Glad that happened. I'm not even sure how that happened. I mean, I must have just hit the button, right? With this piece of technology, I have digitized myself. I can now communicate with other machinery. "64 bits of RAM. Hell yeah.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
There's a lot of themes with first class trouble. Things like oxygen, or like water cannons. Maybe even like a cryolator would work as far as a weapon choice goes. I'm currently just using what I call the USB, but it could also be an M111 or whatever the fuck it's called. Ooh, I think it's a little too big to be a ruby. In fact, let's take a look at this gun, because I am curious. Yeah, a little long in the barrel to be a ruby. But you could call it that if you wanted to. Kind of see it as a USB. Definitely an older, like World War II era gun. The hammer, I guess, is maybe the most unique part of it. It almost resembles like a lighter. Alright, let's get out of here.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
There should be autosaves, but I don't think there is. Your fucking chopper. So she's gonna be killing all the fun stuff, so we don't have to. Kinda lame, honestly. I'm not sure why I keep her around. Get the hell out of here. Dumping all of my ammo. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oof. That's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Ooh. Can't even read that. Cigarette. I'll take it. Here's Codsworth. How anything is even slightly aware of me is unclear. Oh, damn, you can see the ghouls flying in the air as they're getting blasted. Look at that guy. Ole. Okay, well, I'm super not in combat. And the only way for me to prove that might be to go somewhere else. Did she blow up? She just blew up. She crashed. Oh shit. That means I'm hidden. Hell yeah. Okay, first things first. I gotta find some clothes. I gotta find... mostly clothes. And I think I want to get most of my stuff from the Nuka World. The Acid Soaker. You know, in truth, I don't actually know what I'm looking for. Something in the Disciples might be cool. I want cowls. I definitely want a cowl. I'm not even sure what's going to work. Okay, we'll take the chest piece. And I guess another chest piece. Operator glasses. Probably need something like that. Goggles, maybe. Oh yeah, then these things are really cool. The bull, the crow, carnival. This chest armor, which is inspired off of Furiosa. So kind of lame in concept. Pack helmet. Where the hell is it? Shawl. There's shawl. Shock collar? Hold up, I didn't know you could make this. I'll make one just to see what it looks like. Thirst zapper. pants, I'll take that. The jeans, guess I'll take that too. Hmm. Okay, as far as weapons go, I want to use instant laser weapons. But the idea is that I'm a synth, and I'm aware I'm a synth right from the get-go. So these relay grenades should come in handy. And unlike every other character I'm playing, I actually kind of want to rush Institute content ASAP. So the fastest way of doing that might be through the railroad. Essentially, I'm going to be deceiving the railroad the entire time. Which is going to be interesting because most people, I feel, don't even have an understanding of what the railroad is when they first find them. So this kind of goes against the, they're there sort of bullshit that exists with every other character. In this case, I 100% know they're there and am actively seeking to betray them. Should be fun. Should be fun. Gatling laser. I mean, I'll see if I can use it. Probably not, is my guess. Anything here I want? Maybe. No, I don't think there is. I guess I can smoke. It doesn't make any sense, but I'll do it. Right then, Kel's coat. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at what I got so far and be absolutely surprised that I'm not over encumbered. Okay, this cowl, yeah, that works. That also works, but to a lesser degree. And it just looks bad. Sure. This is essentially the look I want to reach. It's a little bit better. The belts are kind of cool. Ooh, the ammo is insane on that one. I mean, I might go with that. Get operator goggles. I really like the high collar. The high collar kind of sells it. Drop that, put that on. Shawl. It's blending, so no. Oh yeah, the shock collar. You can't even see right now. Damn. Alright. Let's just drop that. Well, actually, it kind of reminds me of Kenshi. I'm not gonna lie. I like the subtle beeping. Like the red beep. That is kind of good. Can you see my underwear? Is that what the hell that is? Okay. That's fine. You know, you lose the beeping. I kind of want the opposite effect that that's giving me. I do like this. I think this is alright. It's just the headpiece has to change. Okay, Far Harbor has some stuff. Very specifically what I'm looking for is a face covering. So yeah, the hunter's hood might be what I'm looking for. I'll get both of these just to look at them. Marine armor chest piece. I kind of like the idea of like building on what's already there. That you sometimes get with robots, like the Iron Giant, where he's in disguise, and they just slap a bunch of robot-looking parts on him, like he's an art exhibit. I like the backpack with that. Oh no, there's more. We can ignore the rest of it. Alright, now we've got to find facial stuff. I don't want to put a bathrobe on Monroe. If anything, I want like a swimsuit. Like a pretty conservative swimsuit, too. I really can't make up my mind here. Chef hat. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, bro. Colonial duster. Not interested in that. Another thing I haven't considered was synth armor. I guess I'm straight up not interested in courser stuff. I don't want to be a courser. I do like the DC guard armor, but it's pretty easy to get a set, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. Yeah, Michael, you haven't even seen the build yet. We're still human. We're gonna turn into a robot. I guess I should say thanks for the follow. In truth, I don't care, but thanks for the follow. Engineer's armor. I guess I'll get it just to see what it looks like. I like the idea of a formal hat on a robot. Looks like both gas masks just to see what I can work with. Geneva's ensemble's alright. Oh shit, here comes a storm. And I'm not yet a robot. So this could be devastating to me. Kellogg's outfit, not interested. Blue cream denim. I think she was known for like white, so yeah, we'll get the cream. Trying to be quick now because I got no time. Mechanic jumpsuit, medical goggles. Oh god. I'm about to die. I'm probably dying right now and I just don't realize. Oh, there it is. There's the ticking. Please be quicker. Don't care about that. I mean, road goggles maybe. I still don't have like a real outfit for Monroe. Skull bandana. I need that. Considering I didn't get a decent cowl. Synth armor I could mess around with, but not right now. Okay, we're right at the end. Surely there's nothing here I forgot. Welding element, want it. And we're good. I just need ammo before I die. Okay, give me some cryolator rounds. And I forget my other weapon. Maybe some fusion cells. I think maybe a fusion core too is what I need to make the Gatling gun work. Alright, all in all, got away with minimal radiation damage. Kill's coat seems to be shortened. I'm not sure if I'm imagining that. Engineer armor. I like the robotic component. Again, it reminds me of Kenshi. Feather dresses for Monroe. The flight helmet. Oh, hell yeah, the beeping. You can actually see that now. So that's pretty cool. Looks like you can't wear either gas mask with the formal hat, which was what I wanted. So, yeah. I would drop both of them, except I am currently taking radiation damage. Yeah, I'll just do it. Hunter hood. It's kind of alright. Hunter long coat. Wow, that is nice. But not what I'm looking for. This is a little bit more like what I'm looking for. I'm not sure there's a spot for Kill's coat here. I might drop it. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Skull bandana, can I wear that? Not really. Gets rid of everything else. Put the formal hat on. There we go. Now am I a robot? No one can tell. Get that trapper chest piece, which comes with a backpack, so it's pretty damn good. Welding helmet also works. Right, okay. Oops, did not mean to drop that. So once I cycle through this marine armor, that should give me plenty of idea of what I can and can't wear, and I want it all, so I guess I will drop it here for now and come pick it up later, because I straight up can't afford to have it on me right now. Weapons. Alright, let's get this going. Go for the cowl, we'll go for the armor, and we want the trapper chest piece. But they conflict. So maybe I can't use engineer's armor at all. Yeah, this is alright. Let's look like a level 1 robot. With his Gatling laser. Hell yeah. Also kind of looks medieval, a little bit, or feudal even. A bit feudal armor. Right, again, that doesn't work. That. It's just, it doesn't cover the face. I kind of need it to. Alright, now before I do anything, even getting Monroe, I need to robotify myself. Hopefully it'll make me immune to radiation. It probably should. Oh, there he is. Okay, I don't need to be stealthy in order to do this. I just need to hit the right button. Gen 2, Gen 1. Oh my god. What happened to me? How did this break? Oh shit. Okay, there we go. There we go. I have no armor on. Very vulnerable right now. This is my true form. Guess we can check out the crash cycle. Maybe not. Oh, never mind. I thought that was part of her ship. I have no idea where she crashed out. Dude, this looks insane. I am loving it. Alright, now all that armor I just went through and carefully picked through, I will now have to remove what doesn't work. Like this cowl, for example. Obviously, I'm not able to wear it. So that kind of sucks. Chest piece, can't wear it. Engineer's armor, I can wear it. Alright, feathered dress. Weirdly enough, I can wear it. Okay, what about a flight helmet mixed with that? That does nothing. Hunter hood. Hunter pelt. I mean, there's no reason to believe this works. Which blows. Guess I could do that. Hey, there we go. The goggles work. Heck yeah. And I'm guessing road goggles too. Hell yeah. Oops. Shock collar, does that work? It does. I beep. And the bandana too. Hell yeah. Okay, the armor isn't happening. Okay, that straight up doesn't work. Kell's coat might be the only thing I can wear. It maintains the robot appearance. I like how my robot organs are visible through the slit in the coat. This is actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie. And I think the original design was just straight up a naked robot with the coat. So, yeah, that stuck around from the original concept. Now let's check out the armor. This would be the biggest bummer if it doesn't work. And of course, none of it does. If I derobe a little bit, nope, still doesn't work. But my protections are insane now. Well, they're not really. A few bummer things about this. It doesn't look like I can actually build on this in the way I thought I could. Like, I guess if I wear the wetsuit, then I could probably wear armor on top of it. Yeah, like that works. So, it's not entirely worth it to get rid of stuff yet. If I just find some under armor that functions in the way I want it to. Like, I can't wear this armor, straight up. It just breaks everything. Left arm, left leg, right leg. So I'm looking for a left arm. No, right arm. And I guess a wetsuit. Okay, well, it only breaks the head. Really. This doesn't do much to give me arms or flesh. Hunter hood doesn't work. Formal hat works. Light helmet doesn't work. Damn, welcome to the trial and error show, where we try shit and find the error. why did that take off my formal hat? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is just normal human. Don't look beneath the gloves. I swear there's flesh there. It is interesting how I'm just barely resembling a human here. This was the original concept for this character. And I've got to see what the Hunter long coat looks like. Oh yeah, that's right. We're definitely not taking this one. Badass as it looks. Okay. We've broken it down into 2 outfits. Or 3 outfits. Huh? Why isn't this working now? It was working a moment ago. Okay. Alright, I guess we can't wear armor, so we're dropping the suit. And I guess we're sticking with the hunter. The hunter stuff. Also dropped my wedding ring, which may or may not have been buffed. I'm not sure. It was dog shit, it was garbage, and so they just kept modding the 4. And yeah. Give it time, they're gonna railroad us out of it just like they did with everything else. It's just the way the system works. Now what I really need is I don't know what. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. As far as clothes go. Oops. Might as well pin that so I know what the hell it is. And I guess this is the look. That's gotta be a robot. What the hell is that message? Does this look good? I don't think it does. I'm almost convinced it looks like dog shit. Whatever, I've made my decision. Hat. And I think what I'm going to do... Oh yeah, there's these robot hats. think what I'm gonna do is just go for like a cowboy hat or something. Mm, I'll get there eventually. I'll find something. I guess the field scribe hat doesn't look too bad. Here's McCready's hat. I guess I could wear like medical goggles or tinkerer's hat. That would be kind of cool. But I'm just gonna get there right away. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I look like a machine. That's incredible. Do I look like the best looking version of a machine? Probably not. Okay. Oh, that does nothing. And it messes with the headgear. Okay, that looks really badass. That looks almost too badass. In fact, it is too badass. Let me just see this one more time. Make sure it looks incredible before I get rid of it. It's all you can see is my fucking fake ass robot teeth. I kind of love it. Right, and there's this thing. Oops. Okay, field scrap hat. With operator goggles and a skull bandana. I'm wearing 2 pairs of goggles. This is incredible. Mm, I do kind of like this over field scribe. And then we got medical goggles, which are actually going over in my eyes. So these might be better. It's just the red glow is something I really like. And then we've got Kel's coat, which is supposed to undermine the hunter outfit, but I guess guess it doesn't. And apparently my hat goes missing. But the formal hat sticks around. No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm not in love with that color. It's also hard to tell that I'm a robot, which is the whole fucking point of the, a disguise. This looks good. I just wish I could wear it with the coat. Or without the pelt outfit. Okay, so there's a few things I'm noticing. I need to be able to turn off and turn on a scan system. I don't know if I need the bandana. In fact, I'll just do that manually. The Tinkerer headgear, which I think wins, but maybe not. Sticking on forever. And I don't have a way of getting rid of this outfit. Besides maybe putting on some armor. So I guess I need a piece, of my choosing. Ooh, damn. How do I... There we go. So now I can swap between armor and no armor. And... Oop. But I don't get rid of the coat by doing that. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm still taking radiation damage. What the hell? Okay, I'll just do that and that. Let's see if these hats work. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. Awesome. Unless I put on this. It's the wrong color. I gotta get rid of it. Put these guys on. Oh. I guess that too. That could be a disguise. So that's going to be the disguise loadout, I guess. With that being a void space for glasses. Then this will be... Oh no, hold on. That has to go there. Or maybe it can go there. Cal's coat will always be on. So that... And the bandana, right? This might not make any... As a matter of fact, it probably shouldn't make any sense. But soon enough, all will make sense. Damn, there's just like no hat that I can wear. Do the Assaultron helmet. But that is a pretty big maybe. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. Medical goggles, either one. Upper. Okay, so functionally, this is how it works. These goggles are a way of turning off something I should have got that I completely forgot to get. They have the skull back outfit, which is like... Oh, okay, I'm forgetting. This. And now I just look like a robot. With shades. Okay, these are always going to be equipped. They don't have to be on the hotbar. That probably does, and so does that. I don't really care about the pistol anymore. And you a fun weapon to have. Like 3 bullets, might as well drop them. The fucking robot. I am kind of a fan of the antenna poking out of his head. All I've got to do is go get Miss Monroe. And somehow make myself radiation resistant. I don't know why I'm not. As a robot, that should be a thing. But I guess the dude who made the race changer mod was only thinking about making ghouls radiation immune. Like, I really should... love the face. It's an incredible face. Much better looking robot, Marilyn Monroe. Or Monroe bot. The hell? Okay, lock for teammates. Add. She might. Okay, it's a decent chance that that happens. I can finally get rid of her clothes in my inventory. And we can check it out. Oh yeah, that just screams Marilyn Monroe. Now that I think about it, that one chick in the memory den is probably inspired off of her. There's Geneva's clothes, which, not a fan of the pants. Kind of ruined the whole deal. There's the famous Marilyn Monroe dress. I think I'm going to take that and give. And that too. Okay, so she's got two outfits. Boop and boop. Now, does she need a weapon? Probably not, but whatever. Also have this cryolator. Yeah, that's good. We'll keep that. It's like a fire extinguisher. Okay, we'll clear selected. Do all of that. And then I gotta hit the thing so we can do a stop combat deal. That way she doesn't just the red shoes really sell it. I wish I could get rid of the Pip-Boy on her arm. That looks terrible. Also, this gun is incredibly. I fucking love this robot. He looks so good. Just gonna do one more audio check. Okay, yeah, we got it. I'm just gonna do one last perusal. Make sure I'm not carrying any unnecessary junk like that. I do have to find a way to make myself radiation immune. Maybe I can get a weapon from Miss Monroe. Something befitting the, well, her. I think I have a character that uses a Deathclaw gauntlet, so that could be an option. A flare gun. Okay, I think I need that for my own purposes. A lead pipe might be good for her, since I've never used it on anyone else. She might as well, use it. Then there's the rolling pin. Ah, there she is. Okay, lead pipe, rolling pin. I guess we'll start with that. She shouldn't move, and she won't, which is good. I guess I do need to have this thing on the hotbar. And I might not use a cryo. One of the coolest things about this weapon is the glow. If I just quickly reveal myself, which I completely forget how to do. There we go. Okay, I don't want the jetpack. I am just a machine. I think it makes more sense for me. I guess it looks janky as hell. That's not so. The iron nuts. Okay, and Monroe has fucking disappeared. To where I don't know. I guess I could just always leave them on. Nah, it's function should have an off switch. If I wanted to go incognito. glowing laser. I mean, that goes hard. That look, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm ready to start the build. Got everything covered. Oh, looks like you really got your shit covered. Never say shit covered again. To me. I love the clanky footsteps. Which I'm pretty sure I modded in, by the way. That just isn't a part of the game. The only thing is these glasses. These shades. I'm pretty sure I have a better option. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. But, new save. Okay, we got Eldito too. A little worried everything just got deleted for no reason. Right, and then I have the what you can call it ring, the jetpack ring. It 100% looks cool. I don't know if it makes sense, but now it's saved. See what's up. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, it's a good thing I have a jetpack. Oh, wow, I do no damage. Oh, no, broken arm. Oh, shit. Apparently I'm bad with guns. Which isn't great for me. Also, they could be supercharged and overpowered. Oh yeah, they're vampiric. Hell yeah. I gotta say I love the build. It's fucking incredible. With me, I think doesn't detract from what's going on. The jetpack feels a little powerful. it will allow me to just like do some weird shit. So I guess I'll keep. He's so fast right now. Holy shit. Holy shit. Get him, Monroe. She uses it like a hammer. Kind of. Oh, nice. I shot the dog. Oh, damn. He's just gonna keep rolling. Oh, the crack saved him. He's scared of me. It looks like he is. Oh, they don't see me. He is just looking for me. Huh. I had the wrong gun out. Oh god, oh god. It bricked my arm. That's fine though. I am loving this character. It is so fun. It is so much fun. Alright, do a survival thing with this guy in a bit. Maybe not today. I might just do more first class trouble today. shit. No, 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 no. You can't get any colder. Target acquired. No, no, no. Yeah, that's right, I have these. These rogue synths. Oh, damn, they got him. Now they're gonna get me. Inferior synths. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not. Oh, shit. I think I do need to customize a few things with the gun. This musket is doo-doo booty cheeks. Could also just make more of them and save myself the level. Weapons, alright. is a killer in the movie. I know what you did. I could do that. I don't know. Okay, laser musket. I can scrap all of these. I can scrap most of these. Okay, bracketed long barrel, full stock, long scope, standard sight, standard sight. Okay. Reflex, that is what I'm looking. Okay, we got a real doo-doo one here. Just to learn that. For some reason, I can't. Might have something to do with the jetpacker and with the fact that I'm a robot. Alright. Looks like these are the only laser muskets I can get. So... I don't know. The fire rate seems to be exactly the same for all of them. So we could do shipments. I don't know what it's going to want from me, but I'm going to assume aluminum adhesive and nuclear fiber. Plastic rubber screws. Usually pretty good. Alright. Damn, I need gears. Okay. Reduced ammo capacity. None of these increase. I just need reflex. What do I need glass for? Okay. So it felt. Also, I might just be a thing with being a robot. I'll have to test it. Forgot about the gears, but that's cool. Reflex sight. I used to be able to cheat Remaker a lot easier. So I'm pretty severely disappointed in it that it seems to have nerfed. Right, I need gears. Before I save this finally, I will go see if I can remove the robot. It allows me to sprint after. Oh yeah, leveled up. Still not radiation immune, which is weird. Well, now I'm radiation immune, and I can sprint. So it seems like the ones are unable to sprint. No, I can sprint as a Gen 1 now. And I have a human face for some reason. I guess I could be this version of a synth. Dude, it's so shitty that I take radiation damage. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop that. I can maybe wear a clean room suit. Well, I guess there's the perks, right? So the fact that I'm not immune to radiation means the perks have value. I'm talking lead belly, I'm talking Aqua Boy. Yeah, it looks way better. I just wish I could wear a hat with this. Another thing I could do is try to find some better looking glasses. These are all right, but they could be better. I mean, oh shit, where'd it go? It was just here. Well, whatever, I lost it. Ready, skirt. One. The strap looks a little cleaner. Everything looks cleaner with. It's like this guy just straight up looks like a robot. And I guess the idea is you'd only put it on for disguise. So statistically, which one is better? Oh shit. Radiation resistance. Be my solution to the radiation damage. Except they exist. Here is a there's anything that qualifies for that. Damn, Monroe, you're getting wet over there. Shit, there's just a beast of a weapon to whip out. Now, let's see how it looks with. She that. It. We set this thing up. We are done. Have a good one.